Our next feature is going to be hollowing it out, hollowing this feature that we just created. So we're going to click on it on the topmost surface, and then we're going to start a sketch on it. With that face selected, click on offset entities and click 3 millimeters, and then reverse the direction. So you want it on the inside. So with that, click OK. And then the feature that we're going to use now will be extruded cut. And you're going to cut all the way through. So just say through all. But on the selected bodies, we're going to uncheck how to select, and we are only going to select this body. That is okay. So as you can see, the cut has not affected our first two bodies. So our feature, rather our speaker is beginning to take shape. So what remains will be the slight depression. I think it's an aesthetic depression at the center. So we're going to use revolved cut to do that. So we're going to start the sketch on the front plane. Click on the line, make a straight line from the middle, select a 3-point arc from the bottom of the line, somewhere at the top, and then just create an arc, just like that. So we're going to dimension this arc. First of all, let's close it up, select the line, and then connect the 2 points at the top. So ensure this line is horizontal, make sure it has a horizontal relationship, and this line has a vertical relationship. So this line, we're going to give it 40 millimeters. And this other line, let's give it also 50 millimeters. And the distance from this line to the origin point, give it 15 millimeters. And while dimensioning the radius of the circle of the arc that we just made, make it 90. Let's change this dimension to 70. So yeah, so with that, we go to the revolved cut, the features, and the axis of revolution are going to take the vertical line. And for the bodies that it's going to affect the feature scope, we are going to also undo the auto select and select the 2 bodies that we created, the 2 circles, and then click OK. So just like that, you can see it's really beginning to take shape. So what remains is actually giving it mounting holes, and the mounting holes are going to be on this face, on the bottommost base circle. So let's start a sketch on that face, and click on it, and then click on sketch. And we are first of all going to determine where the circle is going to lie. So we're going to offset it from this circle, the outermost circle. So we're going to click on it and then click on offset, and then we're going to reverse the direction and give it 5 millimeters, and then in the construction geometry, make it the offset geometry. So it's just going to be a guide to help us on where we want to place it. Then we're also going to take a line, then we're going to make a vertical line, and then another one coincident to the arc that we just created, the circle that we just created. And then we're going to dimension the two lines, and the angle between them, we want it to be 45 degrees. Then we're going to take everything and make it construction, turn it into construction. So for construction, this one also for construction. So this just helps us to locate where we want the mounting holes to be. So after that, we exit the sketch, and we go to the hole wizard at the features, to selecting the hole wizard. So we're going to select M4, make sure it's a socket head cap screw, and then M4. So go to positions, and then we're going to select this face, and then click on OK. Just try and find the point where the sketch where we made intersects, then click OK. So it has gone all the way through. So actually what's remaining is just some circular patterns. We're going to make 4 of these. Since it's a body, we're going to revolve it around the center of this cylindrical surface.